Alright guys, so I know a lot of people have questions on how I'm really good at close range with a lower sensitivity, because I really think I play the lowest sensitivity in the game as far as everybody. I play 2 sensitivity, and on top of that, me playing 2 sensitivity, my advantage is not the close range. My advantage is long range, because I have less of what is it called, like the marginal error, I think that's the right term, right? Where it's a lot harder for me to miss if it's so low, and I can really lock on to far away shots. And usually mouse and keyboard, it's super good for the long range controller players. I've always been good with close range because of the aim assist, but that really refers to higher sense. So I'm kind of going to explain how I'm really good at the close range even though I have a low sensitivity. So I'm good at both close range and long range, and I really think that helps me get a lot of kills in this game. Alright, so the first thing that I usually do before I even set anything up is I do use hip fire weapons a lot. So that does help me with, in case somebody does have like a faster sense better than me, I still have that fast sprint to fire speed, and I can still hit them before they even start shooting at me. So even though I have a lower sense, that always gives me the advantage. Now, obviously, if somebody has a faster sense and I have a lower sense and they're using hip fire weapons as well, this kind of doesn't really even matter. But for the most part, nobody really uses a lot of hip fire weapons. Some people have like crazy builds for that too, but a lot of people like to use ADS weapons. So me using the hip fire, I already get like that first shot onto them, and that kind of makes it a lot easier for me to hit that. Also too, this is another one that I'm just gonna say, but you guys probably already know this. Linear really helps better than the dynamic aspect, because it has like the faster input for looking left and right. Even if it has less aim assist in certain regards, it still helps me be able to move onto targets a lot faster, and that really helps me with the close range, because you do have to look left and right really fast in order to hit the target. And on top of that too, guys, I did have a comment that said that I must be using DS4 or any single type of like application to use my controller faster. I don't use DS4 or anything. I literally just play 2 sensitivity. I know like certain controllers may affect this, because on my other controller or my other PC setup, I was playing like 3 to 4 sensitivity, but I'm playing 2, and I have a default PS5 controller. Like it's nothing crazy. So I'm really used to the low sensitivity. Also too, talked about this a long time ago, and I'm gonna say it again. Your dead zone, right? So I think right now with this controller, I do play 0.06, but especially in the last Warzone, I did advocate a lot to play 0.03, and sometimes I played 0 dead zone, because with linear too, if you do play like a really low dead zone, you do get faster input delay, because that is pretty much how long it takes for the controller to register that input to be able to look left and right. So you're going to be able to react a lot faster in the close range if you do keep a relatively low dead zone. And I've seen some people play 0.20, 0.30 dead zone before for the right stick, and it drives me crazy, because you can't really hit your shots. Like with close range, you're not going to be able to react as fast. Now, I did make a video a long time ago about higher dead zone does give you more aim assist, but that's going to hurt you in the close range a lot, because even if you get more aim assist and you have better aim, you're not going to be able to use that aim immediately, because your stick has to adjust to the target first and hit them. Alright, so hip fire weapons, use linear, use right stick minimum dead zone, keep it very low. Alright, I'd say like anything 0.06 or less, don't go anything higher, unless you do want more aim assist, but this is just like a solely close range video on how I hit a lot of how I'm really good at the close range. I will say in general too, kind of what like the hip fire thing, right? So instead of just having like hip fire weapons, a lot of the times I aim more into the hip fire. So maybe I like hip fire a little bit and then shoot into them. But my main priority when aiming, like my main mindset, is to use the hip fire for the majority of the time, like the hip fire reticle, and then I aim in. Alright, so remember like the rotational hip fire ADS that I talked about in another video, like all these videos that I'm compiling into one, like they're all revolved around each other. That really helps with keeping everything good at the close range, because a lot of people like, you know, if they hear somebody coming through, they like to pre-aim or they like to pre-fire, and that's not really that great. I know it looks great in your mind, right? You're like, oh, if I pre-fire, I'm gonna be shooting and I'm gonna be hitting him before he sees me. That's gonna work. And the crazy thing is that actually hurts you, because you get less aim assist. And if he's jumping across your screen, well, then you don't have time to react with that faster aim assist, the hip fire aim assist, to be able to hit onto that target, right? So you always want to pop out at corners with your hip fire like this instead of pre-firing or anything like that. And that really gives you the advantage, whether if you are playing on a higher sense or a lower sense. All right. And then also too, one of the things that really helps me with the close range is when you're aiming at somebody and they're jumping across your screen, just go back into the hip fire. All right, because if you're playing on like a really fast sense, you don't really want to use the hip fire a lot, or looking with your hip fire article like this, not ADS, because I'm gonna turn it up real quick, right? Where is it? Because if I'm playing on like, I don't know, let's just say, for me 6 is high, but if you guys are playing like 10, 11, 12, right? If you're aiming at the person, you could look left and right super fast, but you getting out of the ADS and looking at them, it's gonna be super hard to track. So you're gonna have this ADS aim assist and then be looking left and right to track the person. Whereas me, on the other hand, being that I'm playing super low, I still can aim at them, pop out like this, and get more aim assist to be able to fight somebody close range, even though I'm using a lower sensitivity. All right, so those are like some things that I really use to really focus on being really good at the close range, even when I'm on 2 sensitivity. Like, there's probably more things I could say. I don't want to make the video like 30 minutes long. So if you want like really specific coaching on that, you can hit me up on my Discord. Maybe we can get some like one-on-one coaching for that, or you could get the book and that'll explain everything there. But pretty much these things that I talked about really helps me better my game with lower sensitivity, and I can get the advantage of having a really low sense to hit farther shots, and then also a really low sense to hit close range shots. All right. Also, this video is kind of long. I don't want it to be like a 20-minute video, so I'm not going to put a gameplay, mainly too because I've only been hitting like 23s, 25s, and I do want to post like more 30 bomb, 40 bomb gameplays, because it just looks really good. So yeah, I'm just going to keep the video relatively short. If you guys, like I said, if you want any coaching or if you want to get the book, message me on anything like that, then you can join the Discord. I'm going to have the link in the comments and the description below. And I'm going to try my best to keep having fresh content. I know the game is really old and Modern Warfare 3 is coming out soon, which is going to be very exciting. But yeah, hopefully I can just keep the content coming. Also, I'm going to try streaming on Kick from now on, so watch out for the Kick live streams if you want to catch me live. And don't be afraid to join our community Discord. This is where you can get any coaching services and get help for that as well. If you want to get my book to help you with the Modern Warfare 2 starter guide, or just connect with any other people in the community and, you know, play with some friends. But yeah, join the Discord, discord.gg/sense, or check the comments below.